Apple just began pre-orders for their HomePod, a smart speaker for Apple lovers, Apple heads, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. I got to take a listen in person, but I wasn't allowed to take photos or videos or audio recordings, so you'll just have to trust me when I say I was there. And it actually sounds really amazing. Apple isn't releasing demo units yet, so I printed out a photo of the HomePod texture. I can't guarantee that these are the actual dimensions, but they're close enough. It was about 6 inches tall. I think this is about 6 inches tall. And 5 inches wide. This is not 5 inches wide. HomePod. It's cylindrical, which is not unlike the Google Home or the Amazon Alexa, but it differentiates itself from speakers like the Google Home Max, which is only front-facing. The HomePod's shape allows it to project sound 360 degrees, and it features 7 horn-loaded tweeters. It also features a high exclusion woofer, which is pretty impressive for this tiny package. And it uses an A8 chip to process where it's placed in a room and adjusts accordingly. And to do that, it uses 6 microphones. Say we put it in the corner. Don't put baby in the corner. It will recognize that the audio is being bounced back at it and will use the wall to bounce music at you instead of pushing it towards you. It's pretty simple to hook up, and Siri can do most of the normal things that Siri does, like text for you, turn on the lights, and play music from Apple Music. Now, there was no one else with me on my journey to see this product, so I invited myself to give me some feedback on the HomePod. I'll leave you to it. I was the one that went to see the HomePod. It was really amazing to see the HomePod in action. I was really skeptical at first, but when I heard it in different rooms and was walking around the rooms while music was playing, it was incredible because anywhere you stand in the room is the same audio quality. You don't have to be right directly in front of it like you do with the Google Home Max. There was really great bass sound, which I was so impressed with because the speaker, it's super small, and to have that like really deep bass sound was great. You can hook it up to Apple TV, which I thought was awesome. That's the other thing, it's all AirPlay, so you can only use a device that can use AirPlay. And also, like, Apple Music. All that to say, like, this was a really amazing speaker. The sound was incredible. And if I had a bigger apartment, and if I had $349, and if I had Apple products, I would buy this. Thanks, Dane. Nice cardigan. Overall, this was a really great speaker. There are a few system updates that are going to be released after it's in the customer's hands, like the ability to hook up 2 HomePods together and have a stereo speaker system. But it doesn't natively take or make calls. You have to make a call on your phone and then select HomePod as a speakerphone. You also can't natively use third-party apps like Spotify. Again, you'll have to play the music on your phone and then select the HomePod as an AirPlay speaker. Only Apple Music works when you ask Siri to play something, which sort of makes the smart part of the speaker useless unless you have an Apple Music subscription. Luckily, they give you a free trial when you buy one. You also can't use an Android device, which makes sense, it's an Apple product, and a lot of people have an iPhone or an iPad already, but a lot of people don't. That being said, this was one of the finest speakers that I've ever heard. Will I be buying it? No, I have an Android. But I wish I could. What does extrusion mean?
I have no idea.
You're the tech guy. Come on.
Yeah, I'm using a piece of paper.
I know.